Hey, welcome back to Grim Fandango Part 2. Last time we were here, we escaped our old job at Department of Death. We were chasing down Meche, hoping to get to Rubicava before her, so that we can clear our name. And Glottis here ripped out his heart and threw it into the woods, so we're going to see if we can save him first before we go anywhere. If you remember last time, his heart was picked up by these spider moth things. I can't remember what they were called. I think they were spider flies or spider moths or something like that.
It's stuck in there good.
I wonder if you can...
I guess I could always use a spare.
So you need to pick up a few of these. I wish you'd just pick up how many you needed to start with. Is that like 4? Could say, I wonder if you can just keep picking these up forever.
I don't need any more. I'm practically made of them.
Apparently not. I can't get him to look at these spider things to get him to say what they were. Oh well. So we need to get this heart off of here.
Huh. They don't seem very interested in that bone I put in there.
But we are. Let's see, where is the scythe? Come on. It's where your heart used to be, Manny. Should be easy to find. It does make a great noise when he pulls it out though. Oh! Ah, there we go.
Oh, poor spiders. No more demon heart to eat.
Yeah, he's causing spiders. I'm sure they're like spider moths or something like that. So we need to go back, pick up his heart and put it back in Manny, because obviously that's how biology works. Maybe it is for demons, I suppose.
Heart! Heart is good. Be good to heart. Don't tear out heart. Heart is good. Strong, beating, good heart. Hey, is that my car?
Mr. Lamont, I assure you the missing woman will be found. I will personally track her down myself.
Just like you personally picked her up from the land of the living.
That was my intention, but Agent Calavera somehow got to her first.
We gave you the fastest car, Domino. We gave you all the best clients. You had all the advantages. So how was this Calavera able to sneak in there and eat your lunch? Oh, now, Hector, you can't get too mad at Domino. That wasn't his fault. Oh, I can, Don. You should know I can get too mad. But not at Domino. After all, he wasn't in charge of this operation. At least, not until now. Hector, no! Marigolds. Funny. For some reason, I was expecting tulips. Well, maybe Mr. Calavera, eh, Domino? Why don't you personally go down to the basement and escort him up here? The sooner he's sprouted and we can get back to business, the better.
Wanna go for a ride?
I thought you'd never ask!
So, if you remember last time I was talking about sprouting, that's it, basically. That's what happens when you get shot in the land of the dead. So that bit serves just so that you can pull that sign out. You need to pull it out. I think in the end you have to go up this way. You can't do it yet.
Manny, this is a low-riding street rod.
Because it's not 4x4, but we can make it that way.
Kind of road.
Let's see if we go this way. Ah, yeah. So what we have to do here is we have to get those, I don't know what they're called, pneumatic pumps or something. We have to get them off of that and attach them to our car so that we can progress.
Wheelbarrow, will ya? With a couple of ATV nubby tires on the back and a 2-stroke lawnmower engine, we could make one sweet go-kart.
So, what does this do again? Does this turn it off? Also, you don't seem to explain what the fuck this is. Oh yeah, it stops the spinning.
Careful, Manny!
With the harmonic balancer turned off, those pumps might shake that tree apart. Oh, but... Oh! If we shook the tree down, those pumps would dislodge, and I could make high-lift shocks out of them for the phone wagon. Hold on. I'm going to unbalance that wheel with some of these weights. That'll shake her down for sure.
You can have a wee bit of fun while he's up there.
Okay, just give me a second to balance these doggies.
Yeah, we'll get right on that. Oops!
Hey, Manny! What are you doing?
Outside of the entertainment value, that didn't do what I had hoped.
Right, so you have to sync them so that the two on the left go at the same time and then the two on the right go at the same time. So if you look at the second one there, that bottom left doesn't move at all. It's a bit dodgy for time as well because you need to... It takes a second to move forward. In fact, we're probably better doing this at the right hand side because it moves back much easier. Let's see. For God's sake. Oh, fuck that up. Right. There we go. The second one.
This thing all over the forest.
You will once I get that two-stroke in there.
Right, so... There we go. Right, let's put that down. And then there we go.
Until now, we scraped along the ground like rats. But from now on, we soar. Like eagles. Heh. Like eagles on... pogo sticks!
Fucking love glows. But that is cool as fuck. I'd love one of those.
What a relief. I was getting concerned that our transportation wasn't ostentatious enough.
Get in! Or are you afraid of heights?
Brilliant. So now you can go up to the top. I don't know if we need to go there yet, but we'll go there anyway. Because I know if to... we can't do this bit yet.
Manny! What are you doing? Don't you know what's on the other side of that gate?
Yeah, the way out of the forest.
Demon beavers, Manny! They'll make you into a dam!
Relax, Geppetto. I'm not made of wood.
But Manny! They don't use wood.
Demon beavers. Fucking brilliant. So yeah, those are literally beavers that are on fire that make dams out of bones and bodies. That's something you won't forget in a while. Right, let's get out of here. I need to get back in the car, don't
Come
I?
on, Gladys. Let's crash through this gate and drive right over those little monsters.
No way, Manny. Oh, those flaming bone beavers are mean. They bite, they claw, and if one of them wrapped around my drive shaft, I'd be picking flaming hunks of fur out of my U-joint for months. I'm not going down there until you get rid of them.
So that's just the next bit until I move forward. There we go. Yeah, so we need to do this section with the arrow sign that we saw. I don't think you can go down here, can you? No. How'd you get out of this? There we go. So we have to wrench this fucker out of the ground. Come here, you bastard. So you place this in different parts of this map. You just chuck it down, it'll point in a direction, and you follow the direction. That should point to the left over where all the different tunnels were. Yep, so we have to go that way. And all we do here is we have to put it somewhere in the centre. I'm going to guess about here, and it should point. It'll eventually point to the ground. We've got to put it in lots of different places, and then it'll point to the ground. So I'm too far up. We need to put it down a bit. Let's try here. Oh, down a wee bit more. Let's try here. Oh, I think we're on to a winner. This is quite an odd puzzle, kinda.
Loteria.
It doesn't really fit in with the game, because I know obviously it's not Land of the Dead, but this is quite a, I don't know, like a kinda, like everything's kinda based in real life generally. All their kind of limitations generally are based in real life. I know they're guns, sprout flowers, but they're still just guns at the end of the day. This is quite a kind of, almost like a kind of magical kind of thing, kind of puzzle, which doesn't really make any sense why that fucking arrow points places, but that's what it does. We need to go down here and pick up this key.
It looks like some sort of warning sign. They'll tear you apart bone by bone and build with you a human throne. Their buck-toothed king will sit upon what once was you, but now is gone. This key unlocks the gates of hell. Steady traveler, use it well.
So we need this so that we can get the bone wagon over the dam, the beaver dam, the demon beaver dam.
Can't pass up an old creepy key.
Certainly not, Manny, certainly not. I don't think we can go down here. Can we go up here? I think this might just take us rounds to the other side, if anything. Ah, it takes us round here, well, that's handy. We need to go here anyway. So what we do is, if we try and cross the bridge, the beavers will chase us. I'll do it anyway, just to show you. Yeah. So that's all that happens. So if we go down here, we need a couple of things. So this bit's all about timing. So the beaver stands there. We have to get a bone, throw it in, and then we have to quickly change to the fire extinguisher. And as it jumps, we just scoosh, and it should put the fire demon out. Hey! Because obviously a fire extinguisher extinguishes fires. I mean, makes sense. Why would it extinguish demon beaver fires?
I forgot my tar ladle.
I'll keep hitting the wrong button. So we just do this a few times until all the beavers are gone. I can't remember how many there were. 3 maybe? 4? Oh shit, hit the wrong button. I bet I missed this one. Because there is a time limit on it. There we go. Oh, yeah, made it. Also, I'm sure if you start squishing too early or too late, then you can miss it. But it's pretty simple. I mean, we're 2 for 2 already. I love all the individually drawn kind of patterns on all the skulls on the left hand side as well. It's just a good attention to detail. That's another bit of this game that I love. Fuck you, beaver! Get extinguished! Hey! I think that's it. I think it was just a 3. Yep, must have been. I think if we just try and cross, he gets a bone wagon, and that's us. I think.
That road leads out of the forest, I'm sure. But I don't think I'd get very far on foot. Plus, how could I leave without Gladys?
I didn't like, physically go back and get it myself. I think I need to open the gate first and then it'll just kind of cutscene. Yeah, here. So this is one of these ones where you could look for ages to do this key, plus, well, it's in your pocket here. It looks like a fucking spoon. It seriously looks like a wooden spoon. But that is a key. Does it look any different originally? Not too much. As you think, there's maybe make that look a bit more like a key, but no matter. So this is a stupid lock. It's just totally blended into the background. It doesn't stick out at all. If you didn't go over here, Manny wouldn't move his head either. He only does it when you get quite close to it. But anyway, that's where the key goes.
This outer gate is huge. I'll need Gladys to
And
open it.
cutscene.
Manny, I don't know if I like driving over people.
They can't feel it, they're dead.
You're dead. I wouldn't want to drive over you.
That's because you and I, Gladys, are friends.
Aw, Manny.
No, character development. We love it.
Hello? Miss Colomar! We're here to save you!
Hey, lay off the racket. The whole town's asleep.
But I want a drag race! When they get a load of my car, we're gonna be the talk of the town!
You're right. We're gonna have to find a good place to hide that road show. Speaking of hiding, I wonder if Mitch is here already. I'm gonna go see what I can stir up. Not a bad piece of real estate, actually. It's got potential.
So this is Rubicava. No, I forgot the fucking name of the place there. As you can see, there isn't really much to it at the moment. This is pretty much it. If we try and go this way, you just yeah, this hams.
Tourists.
But luckily there's somebody friendly to fish you out.
You gotta watch your step around here, stranger. Rubicava ain't the quaint little port town she used to be. Well, hell, looks like there's a new vessel in town. Pardon me whilst I go check her out.
I seriously hope he's not talking about Gloss. Go up here into the cafe and we'll meet an old friend. Hey!
Mr. Flores, I'm ready to take you now.
Manny Calavera, is that you? Didn't you used to be taller?
I'm here to reclaim that walking stick.
I broke it over the head of some hideous monsters in the forest.
So we'll just have a wee bit of chat with him.
Well,
There isn't really
no
anything
one's
else
come
we can
through
do in here
town
but
by
talk to
that
him, I
name,
think.
And you can take it from me. I, too, am looking for someone. So I watch the comings and goings around here very carefully.
Who are you looking for?
Well, if you must know, it's about my wife. I got word that she passed away not long after I, and that she too was crossing the land of the dead on foot. It is said that all lost souls come to Rubicava, so I came here to wait for her.
You must love her very much.
So
Yes,
Flores is one of
this
these
true.
people that
Of
you
course,
meet
she also
throughout the
has all
game,
of my money.
now and again.
How do you know your wife hasn't gone ahead of you?
Oh, Manny. If she had arrived here first, surely she would have waited for me.
So optimistic.
I'll help you find your wife. What did she look like?
Oh, here. I got this from the DOD and made copies to hand out. Isn't she something?
She must have been beautiful with skin.
Weren't we all?
So, know a good place to stay in town?
What's your price range?
Somewhere around the high end of nothing.
Then maybe, young man, it's time you started thinking about a job.
Can you get me a job here?
Have any skills?
Sales?
Well, that does qualify you for a certain position, but we only have one mop. I'm sorry, Manuel. I've got to get this place ready to open.
Right. I'll let you know if I see your wife.
She'll be the one asking for her beloved Celso.
with it. So
Not picking that up.
we can actually look at his wife if we go into pictures. There you go, see? We'll meet her later. What do we have to do here again? Do we pick up the newspaper?
Maybe I should place a personal
I tried it, believe me. It attracts the wrong kind of women.
You can't do anything else in here at the moment, so we need to go back out front.
Well, actually, it's mostly stock with a few mods here and there.
So, would those be glass packs I'm hearing, or turbos?
There was this one high-pitched whine it was making, really grating noise, you know? And I searched and searched, but I couldn't find the source of the noise until we pulled in here.
Was it the blower?
No, it was Manny screaming in the back like a cat tied to a cruise missile.
That's a good one.
Hola.
Hey, Manny, Dockmaster Velasco here says he's got a place we can dry dock the bone wagon for a while.
Oh, yeah. We can't leave a beauty like this out in the fog, or her chrome will get pitted.
Pitted? Did you hear that, Manny?
You folks gonna stay in Rubicava for a spell?
We're here looking for a
See if we
woman
can dig
named
up some
Mercedes
information.
I'm not too good with names. Did she have any distinguishing marks or a tattoo?
Corman. Not that she showed me.
Well, like I said, I'm as good with names as you are with the fog.
I might be here a while. Is there any work in this town?
Well, there's lots of work down at the docks, but it's all union work. And I just don't see you in that union.
How do you get around here with all the mist?
When you've strolled these docks as long as I have, Pilgrim, you know where you are by the smell of the sea, by the sound of the lonely foghorn, by the icy touch of the cold, salty air.
Wow. Manny, could I have an eye patch?
Can I just ask, what is under the eye
We
patch?
have to know.
Because I know it's not an eye.
Oh, well, when I was alive, I had an eye patch like this. This one's just for the phantom pain. And that one eye socket used to scream like a banshee when the trade winds blew, so I plugged her.
Hey,
Skeleton
Manny,
problems.
We were in the middle of a conversation here.
Hey, okay.
Fuck's sake, Glottis. Come here, bitches. Oh no, I can't go here.
That's the way back to the forest. The spiders, the city, my old job. Let's hope I never have to take that road again.
Right, so we don't need anything else here. I think we must have what we need because there literally is nowhere else to go. This is the entirety of Rubicava that you can access at the moment. Once we finish this section, there's a whole town here to go and explore. You can go over that way, you can go down here. If you go, you know how when we go this way it takes us to the last bit, well you can actually go left there and it takes you to another section. There's quite a lot to explore actually, but that'll be for the next part. What do we have to do? We have to... There must be something we've got. Got that picture. Oh no, that's what it is. We have to show the picture to the Dockmaster. He'll tell us that she's gone on already with someone else, by the way, and then we have to go tell Celso the bad news.
I don't really want to do that.
There we go.
Ever seen this woman?
Oh, if this is the woman you're looking for, take my advice. Forget about her. She sailed out of here weeks ago in a cozy portside cabin built for two, and she wasn't alone.
How do you know she sailed out of here? I don't believe it.
It's a tough break, Junior, but you gotta face it. Here, look it up in my port log if you want it in writing. 6 weeks ago on a Tuesday. Ticket for two, paid in full. I cracked the champagne on the bow myself.
Hey, Manny. We
Fuck's
were in
sake,
the
let us
middle
come
of a
down.
conversation here.
I'm trying to fucking progress the game and you're giving me fucking
Look,
jip
I
over
know
it.
how you feel, son. Once I lost a very special lady myself. I waved to her from the docks as she sailed out of port, and I never saw her again.
What was her name?
The SS La Mancha was her name. Don't make me talk about her.
Thank you,
'cause
Mike.
I just can't do it.
Fucking boat. SS La Mancha. Right, so now we just need to tell Celso that his wife sailed on without him, with another guy, And I'm sure he'll take the news well. So
Are
we
you
tell him.
sure I can't sleep in the back?
There's only room for one.
Not picking that up.
Oh, for God's sake. I guess. Oh, I just have to show him this and then that's it.
Celso, your wife sailed out of here 2 months ago with another man. It's all in there.
I like how he finishes Morton
Is there
first.
a greater constant in nature than the treachery of women?
Forget about her, Celso.
Have you forgotten yours? I'm going after her. You take over my job here. This mop at least will never let you down. That compass in the handle will sure come in handy too.
And that's year 1 finished. The kind of first chapter of this game. We'll let this play through and then we'll call that part 2. And as you can see, things have changed just a tad.
Hey, boss. You gonna come downstairs? I got a customer asking for you.
You know I don't like to mingle with the customers.
Well, you may want to mingle with this one. She sounds like your type.
Well, looks like a quiet night in old Rubacava.
Ooh, who's that walking out the door? Right, we're going to call that part 2, and we can start exploring this fancy Rubacava that we've got ahead of us and find out who the mystery woman is in the next part. So, thanks for joining in, and we'll catch you next time. Ciao for now.